sunrise, good sunrise, good sunrise. Happy July, happy July, happy July. July, July. Today I'm coming to you from the Bay, the foggy Bay Area. I love this weather. I love all weather. It is a beautiful day here. Anyway, happy July. I'm doing this video today because I want to talk about the energy that we have going on. I want to talk about, for the month of July, right now we have Mercury retrograde that is on the way. We have eclipse season beginning. It's about to get real live, okay? This is a season where things are being revealed. It's a beautiful thing, just like the beautiful weather. It's a beautiful thing because when lies are revealed, that is beauty. Clarity is beauty, right? So, I wanted to make a video about two of my favorite ways to actually gain clarity. One is my favorite way to gain clarity, and the other is my favorite way to reveal a lie. How can you tell if something is amiss or someone is lying? Okay, that's what this is about. So, this is July, lies are rampant, lies galore, and these are two techniques that you can use to get straight to the damn truth, okay? So, my first way to actually get clarity, okay? This has to do with my spiritual, my philosophical Buddhist practice. I'm a Nichiren Shoshu Buddhist, practicing Buddhist. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, morning and evening. And this is one of the methods that I use, the number one method that I use to gain clarity when there is confusion or when I'm just really feeling like foggy, or I just want everything to be clear. I don't like being confused. No one likes being in a state of confusion, right? So what I do as a Nichiren Shoshu Buddhist is I chant to my Gohonzon. Now your Gohonzon, you can only get if you're interested in becoming a Nichiren Shoshu Buddhist, true Buddhist, or you're interested in chanting, then you can reach out to one of your local temples. Here in the United States, we only have 6. We have we have our temple in San Francisco Bay Area. We have one in Los Angeles, California, Washington D.C., Hawaii, New York, and Chicago. I think I got all of them. But anyway, those are the true heritage of the law connections. Nowhere else, okay? So basically, you want to look for Nichiren Shoshu Buddhist temple in only those cities, all right? Not any side names or anything like that, all right? We want to be clear, right? We don't want no fuckery or lies. We want to be clear and have full clarity on what is correct, okay? So, anyway, what I do is I start off my chanting practice, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I begin my chanting. And my focus really, or my intent that I actually put out there is to have clarity, no confusion, okay? Buddhists don't do nonsense. We don't do nonsense. Nonsense is confusion. I don't want it, okay? So I put that energy out there that I want clarity. And this could be for whatever reason or no reason at all. It could be the start of a new month, right? The start of a new week, the start of a new day, right? So what happens is I'll chant for anywhere between 5 minutes to an hour or even more, just depending on what I'm personally inclined to do, what I'm feeling, what's resonating with me. And within 2 days, something is revealed. So clarity comes, something is revealed. So that's my surefire #1 way to gain clarity within 48 hours if there's confusion, okay? Now, moving on to how to spot a lie, okay? There are people around us that will try to, unfortunately confuse us, or maybe they're malicious, or they don't have a good intent. People we may or may not even know. Anyway, sometimes there's things amiss that we are not consciously aware of. However, our subconscious, or the fibers of our being, our higher self, we know our unseen friends, our co-creative partners, our spirit guides, whatever you want to, whatever you resonate with. Basically, there's a way that your inner being knows that something is amiss, all right? Something is working against you, okay? Or someone is working against you. This recently happened to me. But there's something, a little secret that I'm going to share that I love to do that gives me almost instant results 8 out of 10 times, maybe even 9 out of 10 times. It's very accurate, okay? And the results I get are super quick, okay? Like kind of scary quick, okay? So what I like to do is I simply will say, and this is just, like I said, I may or may not know something's going on, but I may even just be inclined, it may just come out my mouth, right? So what I'll say is, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. I might even be driving somewhere and music is playing, and if I'm feeling a beat, I definitely believe in active and deliberate creating and active and deliberate manifesting. And so I like to infuse my music. When I'm bumping to my beat, I might be like, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Don't let me miss a trick. Don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. I play with it. I have fun with it. Or I may not. I might just say it. So what winds up happening is, within a few minutes to maybe 2 hours, the fuckery that is in the midst is revealed. This recently happened to me. I think I said that already. And I'm going to share with you guys exactly this recent example, exactly what happened. But I kid you not, try it. If it's something that doesn't work right away with you, it's really good to just get out in nature, start working on your connection to the infinite, start working on your connection to nature, start working on your connection to yourself, okay? Because you are everything. You're me. If you're watching this now, you're me. I'm a reflection of you, and you're a reflection of me. So you got it in you. You could do it straight up. It's just a matter of connecting, all right? Come back to it. If you have any questions, need some assistance, collaborating and co-creating, let me know. We can do this, okay? And get down to the bottom of some shit, all right? Because we're not out here. We didn't come here for confusion, okay? We didn't come here for this. I know I didn't. So if you're watching this and you're connecting with me, you didn't either. Okay, so fuck it. Let's get down to the bottom of some things, all right? So July is the month where we're going to begin. If you haven't already, it's a great time to begin to get down to business, get down to clarity, get down to really having your eyes open and knowing what's up around you. And if you don't, it's okay. But knowing how to, a lot of traffic sounds around me. Learning how to, or knowing how to tap into that energy, okay, is a good thing. It is gorgeous. Happy July, guys. Anyway, I'm going to get to part 2 and tell you what happened and share that with you in a moment. Good. It recorded. Out here in my dress shoes and all that, right? That's how I do it. It doesn't matter to me. I could be in a dress. I can be in a dress and I will just be like, bam, into position. Anyway, so I want to just stretch it out a little bit, breathe a little bit. I don't know when this video is going to cut off, so I'm hoping that it will record the whole time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to go sit in my car, and I'm going to share with you guys the rest of the video, okay? All right, I'll see you in a sec. You can't even see the city. It's so hazy, but it's gonna be a great day. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me just prop this up. All right, hopefully you can see me okay. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and share the rest of this with you. This reveal, okay, regarding Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. So again, this is something that I like to do when I just either feel like something is in the mist, all right? And I definitely encourage you to try it. Try it and see what happens. So I had a recent situation in my life that took place. For me, it seems like there's always a fire to put out. I'm sure that so many of you can relate, right? It's weird. It's just weird. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm apparently equipped, but but so a recent turn of events, or a recent event happened, not turn of events, but something happened in my life. My son basically got into a situation, and the situation that he got into was serious, okay? And usually we communicate. We have a very open communication, a communicating relationship. Very open, but I don't know, boys, they and men, they communicate. You guys just communicate differently than women. But at any rate, I hadn't heard from him. I hadn't heard from my son for about 24 hours, maybe not even that. So I began to start to reach out to him, and we have a very close spiritual connection, like spirit connection too. He's very how do I say? Basically, you know, you with your kids, usually if you're a parent, you know you can send a signal to your kids, okay? Or they can send you one, especially if you have a very strong connection. You know, so anyway, I just felt something with him. I felt something was happening, right? Well, what wound up happening is I hadn't heard from him. I started to reach out to him, and I received a call, an Instagram call. And this Instagram, I didn't know that Instagram can you can make a call on Instagram, right? So I received a call on Instagram, and it was from my children's father, okay? And my children's father and I do not communicate very regularly. We were married 20 years, and pretty much straight out of high school, and started our family and all that stuff, right? And divorced like 7 years, something like that. Anyway, we're not in good communication because he's a deadbeat. So, I mean, it's just what it is, you know. And I might be putting this information out there, but really, in all realness, if people know me or get to know me, you know, I just keep it 100. When I decide to say something, I just keep it 100 straight up. There's no reason for me to make a story up. So anyway, what happened was I received this Instagram phone call from their dad, and he told me that my son is in jail. Okay, my son is in jail. So I'm upset. And I'm like, you know, you need to leave work right now. You need to go handle this situation. You need to show up, and you need to be a father and stop being absent. And you need to support him. He needs your support. You know, sons need their father's support. Okay, positive support, which I have been really kind of going over this with him and just kind of sending him messages, you know, up weeks and months up to this point. Hey, he needs you. Hey, he needs you. Anyway, so he tells me this message, and I'm gonna get a little detailed here, but he tells me this message, and then from there, you know, I tell him, okay, try to handle this. You know, we need to find out the details of it, and he finds out through a friend. He has a friend looking because he hasn't heard from our son, so he employed a friend back east. He says to look to search. jail records or inmate records or something, right? Here in the Bay Area, which he could have done himself. He didn't need to contact anybody in the East Coast. But anyway, so he says that he's going to work on that, and that his sister is going to help him. His sister's going to bail our son out. He doesn't have the money. His sister's going to bail our son out. And so I said, well, just get back to me. Get back to me and let me know what's going on right away. He can't be in there, So I get off the internet and I go about taking care of what I have to take care of, right? Because I'm a single mom, I get no help, and I have to really keep it pushing. Okay, so what happens is some hours pass by. And then before I proceed to go back and check to see if he left me a message, because we only communicate through email. We don't communicate through phone or anything like that. So I said, okay, I'm going to get ready to go check and see if he left me a message, what's going on. Let me check. So before I go check the Instagram to see if he left me a message, I start saying, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. I'm just walking around the house at this point. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. And I'm just kind of freely saying it, right? And so at this point, I leave the house. I go like to Starbucks and get online there. And as soon as I get online, I see missed call from him through Instagram. Okay. So this is a heads up regarding Instagram as well. So I see missed call from him on Instagram. So I press the button to call him back. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure this phone is still recording. Just a moment. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. So as I, no editing here. So as I press the button to call him back on Instagram, he picks up. At least I think he picks up. And I'm saying hello, 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 and nobody is there. This is 3 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes after I leave my house, of which I'm saying, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. When I press the button and I'm saying hello, he doesn't hear anything. He's talking though. So he's actually on a phone call. He's actually on a phone call. And on this phone call, he says, yeah. Should I even tell? Yeah. Should I even tell should I tell his mother that he's out? I shouldn't even tell her. I shouldn't even tell her, huh? You don't think I should tell her? Yeah, you're right. Let her find out on her own. Yeah. Right? So I hear this on the phone. Him having a conversation. Infinite Spirit won't let me miss a trick. Okay? And then at this point I'm like, shit, I gotta record it. And so I press record, and this is what I get. So at this point, he's telling his fiance that I would have no idea that our son was out, because I would have just thought that he picked him up for the weekend from school, and that that our son was just with him, and I would have had no way. I should be so thankful, because I would have had no way of knowing, like, the communication and the relationship, like he knows the relationship of communication between me and my son. I found that really interesting. Then he proceeds. His fiance's on the other line. So he's going on and on about this with his fiance, and I'm I'm like I don't even. I'm just like, wow, infinite spirit, my dog, right? Infinite spirit, that's my dog. Right? That's really how I'm viewing that situation as I'm sitting here.
Anyway, shit, I'm gonna go back in there. I'll keep you in the loop, love. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, bye. Bye.
I'll keep you in the loop, love. So he says that to his fiance. All right. So I still am online, and he still has no idea that I'm on this Instagram phone call. This has never happened to me before. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if this is a loophole or I don't know what it is, but anyway, this would happen next as I'm still recording.
Hey, what's up? What you doing? What you up to? You by yourself?
You by yourself?
Damn. Damn.
Dramatic.
How's your day going? I don't know. Nothing. I'll tell you later.
Bait.
You know my son? I'll tell you later, okay?
Notice the tone change.
Yeah, we built my son out, so.
We built my
I
son
don't
up.
know when he'll get out. They said it takes 3 to 4 hours, so I gotta wait for her, I guess, to get a call.
Infinite spirit.
Oh, she did.
Don't let me miss the trick.
I just got off and handle some stuff, you know? What? Oh, I'm gonna help you cook. That's what I meant.
So
Yeah,
as
right now I need to just sit because I gotta wait for the call. I'm gonna sit in my car right now. I'm talking to my mom. I got a teeth ache that's so unbearable right now. Now my teeth ache.
so he tells this person on the other line, of which the tone, you hear the tone switch, that he's on the other line with his mom. Not his fiance, his mom. Interesting. Infinite spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Reveal exactly what this person. You can even say it. Infinite spirit, don't let me miss a trick. Reveal how much this person is a dick. Whatever. That just came to mind. Reveal that this person is a dick. Anyway, yeah, so he proceeds to tell this person about his toothache and how certain foods will help a toothache, you know, just certain eating, if you eat something, and, you know, eating good food. And his tone switches and everything in the whole process. It's good food like pie. Like pie will just, you know, make your toothache go away. And anyway, I proceed, the recording just continued. I just let it record. Okay, I'm sure plenty of you out there could feel me on that one, but I let it record because no telling what it was going to reveal. And apparently this was for me to find out, right? That not only is he not only, you know, was there trickery amiss. You want to hold back from me. Another thing that the recording didn't pick up in the very beginning was him and the fiance saying something to the fact of, let him figure that on his own. Let him figure that on his own. So for our son to get out, you know, if they're going to release our son, they usually release people, what, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? Let him figure that out on his own. But you're not going to tell me, you're not going to reveal to me, for whatever reason, that our son, for malicious, no reason at all, just to be spiteful, just to feel that you have a one up on someone. I guess this is just guessery here, but excuse me, but so, you know, they're having this conversation. So it really blew me away that you're not going to tell me. Two, this shows how much of a lie. When I asked you for assistance with our children, I told him, hey, you know, our children are not some, you know, what is it, feed the children on 50 cents a day recipient. You know, there's real bills over here. You know, we have real bills over here. And for what I am not, for what you're not paying, your half, okay? Because we got halvesies on this. For your half that you're not paying, it's like you're robbing me. You're robbing me like a punk off the street. So I need to just treat you as such. No more sympathy. No more, nothing. No more going light on anything or being friendly. You're not a friendly. Okay, if that's the case, you will smile on my face and you will tell me about how oh my gosh, my test results are this or that and the other, and I have the testes of an 85-year-old man. What should I do? You want to reveal certain stuff to me. I'm not your fucking friend. All right, I'm not your friend. Infinite Spirit won't let me miss a trick. So when you try to come with the dramatics, you got people who will come into your life or who are in your life and they play these little games with you to stall you or whatever reason. I'm just asking for you to help out. That's all. I don't need to know all that other stuff. We're not together. I am not your friend, apparently. So I just want you to do your part. Okay, that's all I ask of you, and that's it. And you shouldn't need permission from your fiance or significant other to make a decision regarding our children, especially when you pay her bills and you're not paying anything over here. You're going on vacations abroad and you're buying vehicles and trucks and stuff, but you can't feed your children. And you want to take a picture of your children when they get commercials and modeling gigs. You want to take a picture and put it on your Instagram, like your daddy of the year. Okay, Infinite Spirit, don't let me miss a trick. This is dedicated to those who need to expose someone to either themselves or for whatever, the world to see, straight up. Okay, so if you have, so that's my situation. That's just a piece of it, and I'm just transparent. So people will say what they want, say I'm foul for this, whatever. I really don't care. I really don't give a fuck what people think regarding this matter, because this kind of thing gets swept under the rug too often, and it's just not fair, and it's just not right. Okay, and that's that. But at any rate, I wanted to share in this beautiful July, the start of retrograde and the start of eclipse season, how to spot a liar, how to expose a liar, and how to gain clarity almost instantaneously. So these are my methods. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you'd like me to make another video that's similar, as far as not so much detail maybe, but or even if you'd like another example, I have plenty. But if you would like me to make another video regarding that subject or other kind of subjects, please just drop me a line and I will try to accommodate. Okay? All right, we're all in this, guys. We're all in this to gain our clarity and to, to really be on a positive motion forward, a path of positive motion forward. That's what this is about. And even though we may have stones thrown in our way and obstacles thrown in our way deliberately, we can still get over them. We really can. Okay? All right. Love, light, positivity, and joy and laughter to you all. Bye for now. Sayonara.